Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Watch2Talk. On this episode, I will be doing a watch review on Omega case model CK2374. This is a very early bumper automatic watch, which only a handful have survived until this day. Before going out looking for one, best to watch this entire video and learn some pointers. Don't forget to support the channel by hitting on that thumbs up button right below this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on another future episode. CK2374 was first introduced in 1943 and lasted to around 1947. There are a few different case models which look very similar to a CK2374, but the case sizes and feature are what differentiate them apart. CK2374 is also considered to be a first-generation Omega automatic watch with the small second feature. Similar to many other 1940s Omega watch models, some will exist with logo engraved case back, while some will have plain case back. The dimension of the case is 35 mm in diameter, excluding the crown, by 42 mm from lug tip to lug tip. The thickness of the case is 6.4 mm excluding the crystal, or 9.3 mm including the current crystal. The original crown on this watch is unsigned and measures 4.86 mm in diameter by 2 mm thick. This is considered to be a fairly large watch and quite slim for an automatic watch as well. The strap width in between the lugs is 18 mm. This case model exists with a few dials variation. Here are just two examples of many out there. The dial will exist with luminous and also without luminous. They will also come with many different color tones as well. But remember, a luminous dial will come with luminous set of hands. On a luminous dial, you may notice that the luminous tone on the hands may differ from those on the dial. I have mentioned this before on some of my past videos, that the luminous made for the dial is not made in the same process to apply it on the hands, and vice versa. Which is why, over the years, they have aged it differently. Let me go ahead and pop open the case back to show you the movement inside. First, you'll need to pop out this metal ring, which I've seen missing on many CK2374 watches out there, so be aware of that. Next, you can pop open the rest of the case back. On the side of the case back, you will find this rubber gasket. It's a little difficult for me to pop open the case back through the camera lens. So you'll see the gasket. This gasket is there for two purposes: protect moisture from getting inside and act as friction to hold the case back against the case. The case model is also located on the inside of the case back. The movement is an early example of a vintage Omega bumper automatic. Notice how the bumper springs are visible on these early bumper automatic. Unlike later bumper automatic, they are hidden. The caliber for this model is Omega 30.10 RA, which is a 30 mm wide movement with small second instead of center second. It has a pointer regulator on the balance bridge to adjust the timing. The bumper springs are held in place by these two screws. In between the two bumper spring screw is a bigger size screw which secure this metal clip. This clip acts as a pressure spring to hold the movement in place when the case back is put back on. Without it, when you close the case back, the movement will become loose when you turn over the watch to look at it. The crystal that this watch takes is always a regular low dome acrylic type crystal without any metal tension ring. The case model exists in a few case material. The current two that I have here are made of solid stainless steel. They also exist in a two-tone case or in solid gold as well. As a reminder, make sure that the case back metal ring is not missing. The bezel is part of the case and is not removable. And this is how it looks on my 6-inch wrist. That's the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you are looking to own some of Omega's earliest vintage automatic watches, CK2374 should definitely be in your checklist. Once again, don't forget to subscribe and hit on that thumbs up button below this to support this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.